All right, fight fans, welcome back to another episode of Cage Conversations. Today we have a very special guest, and that is none other than APFC's lightweight fighter and Leo Sabala.
What up? What up? What up? Hey man, I'm means a lot for me for you to have me on here, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Like having me on and giving me this interview.
Yeah, of course, brother. That's what we're all about. I know you're making your pro debut pretty soon, and that's why we really want to get you out there, get you used to the exposure, get you used to the big screens, and I'm sure you're no stranger to being out there and doing what you got to do in front of people. I know it's a scary thing for some people out there, but you seem to do it with an ease. So, hopefully we can get more people aware of you if they aren't already.
Oh yeah, bro. Let's do it. That's just lit.
So first things first, I just kind of want to know, has fighting always been a part of your life, or did you just like stumble across someone and be like, yo, this is what I really want to do?
I fighting has definitely always been a part of my life. Uh, I've said this before. Like I grew up watching like fighting. Like I wouldn't say I come from a fight family, but like my cousin was like a fighter. Like he was an up and coming fighter, and we'd always watch the fights. Like my tia, like my aunt, all of them. They would always like uh have the fights on, like the boxing fights. Not like I didn't really know about MMA when I was younger, like first grade, second grade, and all that stuff. I didn't really know about MMA. It was more boxing, and I knew about like all the Mexican boxers, like Victor Ortiz, Marquez, and like Oscar De La Hoya, all those guys. I knew all of those guys because like I grew up watching them from like my aunt and my cousins and stuff. And we used to like, yeah, I would for sure say like fighting has been a part of my life, like pretty much my whole life. Like, but like I wouldn't necessarily say I've done fighting like my whole life because I definitely did not start mixed martial arts. Like the closest form of mixed martial arts I started was like wrestling. And yeah, like yeah, I've always like because my mom, like we were definitely like not like too broke to afford like like boxing lessons
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So yeah, like the closest technique or like learning shit we were doing was like shit I was sparring with my cousins, you know what I'm saying? Like we
yeah,
was in the we was always talking shit, like being like my cousin was such an instigator. He'd be like, "I bet y'all not gonna put on the gloves though," and then we put on the gloves. We beat the shit out of each other, like when we were like young, bro. We were like in first grade, just throwing
yeah,
haymakers.
yeah. So,
But yeah, I would say yes. I would say like fighting has been a part of like what I've been wanting, like you
yeah,
know, at a
yeah,
young age.
yeah. So you said you as a youngin you were more towards the boxing aspect of the fight game, which is cool. There's different types of fighting in the world. You got grappling, you got jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing. Around what age did you kind of start feeling the development in yourself to want to do MMA?
Uh, it honestly all really came from like wrestling. Like, I was like I didn't even know about like wrestling until like I was like a like I knew about it. Like I remember like the I went to a different school before like the school I ended like graduating in. So like wrestling wasn't that big. I went to like Lake Mills and it wasn't that big. And it's like a school over here or in Wisconsin. But
Yeah,
it wasn't wrestling was not that big over there. Like it was like if you wrestled, you're like, oh, you're kind of weird. Or like you know what I
yeah,
mean? It was like one of those things. And then yeah, I ended up moving to Johnson Creek, which is like 15 minutes away. It's another school and wrestling was like the biggest thing over there. Like everybody was doing it. So I was like, fuck it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I ended up doing it. But like I would say like I ended up being like really good. So like I feel like it was like one of those things where it's just like, damn, I'm good at wrestling. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like I always thought I was gonna be a boxer, but I just felt like I'm a better wrestler.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I get
And
you.
like I said, I didn't really like do any like striking or any of that, like because of like we just couldn't afford it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I would say like it just kind of went hand in hand with like when I just started wrestling and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So around that high school phase? Because you started in high school, right? You started wrestling in high school, you said?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
sophomore year.
Yeah, and then
I wish I would
sorry.
have done it sooner though, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, no, I get you. I played rugby in high school too, only my senior year, and I was like, damn. End of the
Damn,
season, I
like
was like, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I was like, I
bro.
should have did rugby all 4 years, dude. I regretted it, but sometimes things happen for a reason. Sometimes you just weren't meant to discover certain things at a certain time, and when it happens, look at you. You started wrestling. You're like, damn, I like this and I like boxing. Now you're throwing it all together. Now you're turning pro pretty
Yeah,
soon. I
man.
bet you that's a great life accomplishment. I'm happy for you. I'm glad we're here to, see that moment in your life and how far you can go in the sport.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I'm very excited.
Yeah. What kind of fighters do you try to have inspire your style of fighting?
Um, I, I, well, I like come from well, right now, like my coach. I'm not sure if you know my who my coach is, but he's Eric Red Schaefer. He
Hmm.
was the first UFC fighter like out of Milwaukee. But I would say like most of my game is like based around like jujitsu because he's a jujitsu artist and he's a black belt. And I feel like most of my game, like at least my ground game comes from him, and like my stand up game, like I want to say like my stand up game comes from like my friend. His name's Chance Phillips, and he goes to Thailand a lot, and he comes back like with all this like techniques and like setups and like
Yeah.
just stuff like that, and like legit like just like learned so much from him. But if I had to like choose like fighters like currently in the UFC that I like kind of like mimic almost like their game style is I want to say like Andre Feely and Dan Ige because they're a little well Dan Ige is like kind of like short for like the weight just a little bit
Yeah.
not too crazy but he's very good at like fighting these like taller fighters and like finding the range and all of that good stuff. But and also, I've been working a lot with Sergio Pettis, and he's been helping me on like my striking because like that my striking isn't like it's never gonna be
Yeah.
complete. Nothing's ever gonna be complete, and there's always like room to learn. And yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, I got you. Like you said, Danny Ige does a really good job at using, like you said, he's not the tallest, but he does a very good job at utilizing his jab, getting in on the inside,
Oh yeah,
working the clinch,
bro.
and he's a real dirty fighter inside. Not saying he cheats,
Oh
I'm saying
yeah,
like he just goes mean, he's gritty, and he just goes forward all the way through. And like you
for
said, you kind
sure.
of base off of Andre Fili as well. He does a real good job at utilizing his jab, his body kicks. He likes to move around a lot. He's a very active fighter,
Yeah,
and I see that in you. I see that in you
and
as well.
one thing Andre Feely does a lot is his feints, his kick feints. Like
Yeah,
he's always feinting, and I'm like, all right, like I need to add that in my game. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
feinting, and then like you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I did see that in your last fight when you defended a belt against Melgar.
Manga.
Yeah, you defended it. You were just having fun. You were flying around around the
Yeah,
cage. You
man.
were striking, sticking, and moving, doing what you had to do. You were respectful, but you were having a little bit of flair in there too. Like you
Oh
were
yeah,
talking to the
most
judges, like,
definitely,
"Hey, watch
man.
this! I'm about to slam him," and boom, you picked him up and slam. I was like, "Oh man, this guy's crazy. He's telling me what he's
Uh,
gonna do before he even does it." Talk me a little bit about through that fight. What was going through your
no,
mind?
for sure. Like I ain't gonna lie, like. I was definitely like I was sick going into that fight, and I remember texting like my friend, and I was like, bro, I don't feel good. I don't know why I caught a cold or I forgot what the hell I was sick with, but yeah, it was just I was just not feeling good. I was feeling like, oh man, like I feel like I can just sleep and like, yeah, like going into that fight, which is crazy to like say because like it did not look the par at all, bruh.
Yeah,
Like when I that first round when I was like, wow, this is like I'm feeling it. Like that first round though. I was definitely like nervous because like I was like in the back when we were going over the rules meeting, I was nervous because like I just didn't feel good. And then I looked over and he was like looking ready and I'm like, fuck man, like I'm out here. I feel like a sheep right now, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I'm like, but I ain't gonna let myself go
right.
like that, man. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
I'm a like hunker down, bro. But yeah, pretty much that first round, I went in there and I had to like almost get myself confidence. Like, yo, this is my cage, this is my arena, this is
right.
my fans. You know what I'm saying? That's why yeah, like I wouldn't say like I didn't like that I like I don't know if you peeped this, but like. when I was like kind of showboating, he was like, "Man, come on," and I was like, "Yeah, all right, you right, my fault. I
Yeah.
feel bad." You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. That's what I was gonna bring too.
Because no bullshit though. Like the only reason why I'm doing that is to give my self confidence that like I belong here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I can put my hands down and be like, "Yeah, touch me," and then you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. It's
It's
that
like
self-confidence.
yeah, yeah, it gives me that confidence, you know what I'm saying? And then I can start growing off that. And then
Right.
like yeah, that's pretty much how that fight like how it like played out in my head though. Like I was for sure nervous just because like I was like sick a little bit, but it's just nerves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everyone's going to have them, we all have them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's how you deal with them and like John Jones said like that butterfly feeling, bro, if you can harness it and like you know what I'm saying, control that shit
Right.
and yeah, you can be really lethal.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we all get nervous. At the end of the day, we're all human. Yeah, you guys are fighters. You guys go out there, do what you got to do, put everything out on the line. That's your whole life. That's your whole body you're putting out there. But we're all
Yeah, and
human.
this
We all
sport
get
is so
nervous.
unforgiving, man. Anything
Exactly.
can happen.
That's right. So now, obviously, we all know you're not a stranger to the fight game, but I do want to ask you, making that jump from amateur to professional, there's some different types of rules, there's different strikes that are allowed, the duration of the fight is very different, and obviously the level of competition is going to be significantly different than from the amateur level. Is there anything you feel you need to implement into your training camp or yourself as a person to be ready for that level?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like I already do it, but like I like lanyard kicks, fucking elbows, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm very excited about it, man. I've been working on all that stuff, like knees to the head and all that stuff,
yeah,
flying knees, bro. Yeah, don't be surprised, bro.
yeah,
You see me coming out there with some crazy ass shit. You be like, oh fuck, man, what's up? Hey man, you a little gun happy right now, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I don't blame you, man. I mean, like I said, you got a lot of flair in your style of fighting, and it's not even so more so cockiness. It's just confidence in yourself and what you got in your arsenal.
Yeah, man.
I'm super excited to see what you can put out there for us.
No, but for sure, definitely like just working all that new weapons, you know what I'm saying? Whether it
Yeah,
be fucking like new leg locks or like all that stuff that I'm not normally able to do.
right. Gotcha. Aside from your teammates and your coaches, what else kind of motivates you behind the scenes to, keep pushing yourself and trying to be the hardest working guy in the room, and every time you step into the cage, just, lay it all out there and just know at the end of the day that's what you got to do and you got to handle your business.
No, yeah, for sure. Like I think like for me it's like I'm kind of like I'm not really good at anything and I don't want a 9 to 5 job, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's just like this the only shit I got, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I can't go to school, you know what I'm saying? I can't do all that stuff. I can't like, start a business or any of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like fighting is the only thing I'm good at. Or and it'd be the only time I'm happy at, no bullshit, bro.
yeah,
Like when I'm in that cage, you know what I'm saying? Like styling, wilding, profiling and
right,
shit, bro. I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm truly like fully like happy as fuck. But like I would say that and like also like at the end of the day, I'm gonna go out here and I have a lot of family, friends, fans, you know what I'm saying, that paid their hard-earned money to come watch me, you know what I'm saying? That shit motivates me, you know what I'm saying?
right,
Cuz like I can't go out like, you know what I'm saying? They came out here to watch me, bro.
right.
And I need to like show out, you know what I'm saying? I can't go out there and like, like I said, this sport is so unforgiving that I can go out there and get stiffed, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Like at any point at any moment, and I know that's like a thing, so it's like I gotta fucking work, man. I gotta
Right.
make sure I gotta like it can happen, but I gotta give every percent chance that it doesn't happen, you know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I mean that's valid, making sure that not only is it worth your time, but everybody else is putting the time and effort to support and do
saying?
everything they could to get you where to be. It's kind of like you're repaying that to them is kind of what you want to
Oh yeah,
do,
for
right?
sure, bro.
Yeah. All right. So these next questions are going to be a little more personal, and I hope they're okay. Your nickname, it's El Niño de Oro, and for the non-Spanish speaking people that are watching this, that translates to the Golden Boy. How did you end up with that name?
Yes, my original nickname was Eric Red Schaefer's son, or
Hmm.
Red Schaefer's son. Actually, it was Red Schaefer's son. But I was like, I gotta be my own man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I can't. So at the APFC, think it was like Chris Hansen. That's the he was the announcer for APFC, and Christian Reynoso. I think it was those two when they were doing my interview. They helped me come up with the El Niño de Oro. I remember it was the my first APFC fight. It's
Yeah,
my debut for them, and yeah, they helped me come up with that name. But and it pretty much stuck, man. It sounds good.
yeah, rolls off the tongue. It's like, yeah,
I
this is
got
it. That's the one.
for real, yeah, no, yeah. Shout out to them though. They helped me
Yeah,
choose my name.
yeah. Next, I know you got. I see ink on your arm. In your fights, I can't really make out what it is. Like, can you talk us a little bit? What is it, or if it's got any meaning to you? If you don't, if you're comfortable talking about it, obviously,
Yeah, no, no, for sure. Yeah, it's a movie. Um, Scarface. I'm not sure if you ever seen
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah. Al
Scarface.
Pacino.
Yep, the world is yours. Pretty much. It's a. Yeah, I can show it quick. You barely could see it,
Yeah, I
honestly.
got you.
But yeah, like I grew up watching that shit when I was little. You know what I'm saying? It was my favorite movie, and yeah, I just think like you know what I'm saying the world is yours, the world is your oyster, you know what I'm saying. You put out what you get, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And yes, it does kind of have like a little meaning to me too as well because my grandpa he he used to have like these posters when I was little, which like I watched the movie like millions of times like at his house, but he used to have these like big posters, and I remember my uncle had his whole like room or his office was like the whole Scarface theme, and it was like so cool, like me being like a little kid, like
yeah.
and like oh my god, like I'm in the room. Cause he had like everything, like all Scarface. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty much just like my favorite movie.
gotcha. Yeah, I'm avid movie lover myself, bro. So as you said Scarface, like, oh, I know what he's talking about. I got you. Yeah, it's a badass movie, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Um, so you got your debut on the 22nd of August, right? What predictions do you have for that fight? How do you see that fight playing out in your
Oh
head?
man, I'm getting the finish, bro.
Yeah,
100%, 100%.
yeah,
First
locking it
round,
in.
first round, 100%, bro.
Oh hell
I'm
yeah,
I'm
can't wait.
finishing. I'm getting him up out of there, bro.
Let's
I no bullshit, bro. I'm going in there,
all right. I got
collecting
you.
checks, getting up out of there, bro.
That's
Eating,
good.
bro.
Hey,
I'm
that
eating
right.
hella food after too, bro.
Um,
Shit, that's what I'm really excited about eating. I'm,
yeah.
I'm I'm excited to get this finished and then straight eating right after.
All right, what's your go-to meal, my brother? Let me know. What you got?
Shit, yeah. After the fight, Ian's Pizza, bro.
Ian's
Ian's Pizza,
Pizza?
because it's right there, bro. Ian's is right by the venue, so
Hell yeah. Shout out to them
you,
though. Let them know you're coming through with a big finish afterwards.
yeah,
I'm gonna
no
hook it up.
bullshit, bro.
All right, quick question, bro. I know it's all over the internet right now, but what do you think about the main event last night? Did you watch it?
I did, bro.
Ah,
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I thought Connor was gonna be in that motherfucker, but
I was the
that
same way.
motherfucker, yeah, bro. I was like, oh my goodness, he just hurt himself, bro.
Right. That's what I couldn't wrap my head around. I was like, dude, you got such a long layoff. You had 5 years off. You break your toe. You cancel the fight against Chandler. You're here in Holloway. You come out with a jumping, flying
That,
roundhouse kick, and you
that
fucking
was
land off it,
crazy.
bro. I don't know about
Yeah,
that call, but each their own. Hopefully, he's got a speedy recovery. But I don't know. It didn't
yeah.
make sense to me for that kind of move to start the fight with.
You be gambling or not?
I try not to, but yeah, yeah,
I,
few bucks here
I
and
I
there.
I hit last night.
Yeah,
I had a four legger. Had Mario Bautista. I had which honestly I thought Corey Sandhagen won, which was crazy. Did you watch that, bro?
yeah, I saw that one.
Bro, I was like, yo, because Corey was on. I thought he had the striking
right,
on the feet, and then like Mario got a takedown with what, like 30 seconds left, and I had
right.
that little like, but like yeah, I wasn't gonna give him that. You know what I'm saying? And then Corey for sure. I think it was he for sure won the second round. I think I don't even remember now. My
Yeah.
my brain is all
No,
scrambled.
you're good.
And then I think the third round is when he got rocked. Right, he got
Yeah,
dropped,
yeah,
and then I think they gave him a 10-8 for that, or I don't remember, but yeah, I for sure thought he lost though, bro.
yeah,
What'd you
yeah.
think?
The first round I would have gave it to Corey. He was piecing him up. He hurt
Me
him pretty
too,
early.
bro.
Yeah, and then I
That
think
take
we're
I
we're
think the judges just be dick sucking wrestlers,
yeah,
bro.
I agree. They just feel whatever, this guy. But no, I think the downfall for that fight on Corey, unfortunately, was that leg extension at the end of the first round because he got up kind of funny. I think he lost
Yeah,
that second round since he wasn't able to move as much towards the third. We saw him being a little more active, so he might have got more feeling and more comfortability with his leg. So second round, I would give to Bautista, but third round, I think Corey did enough to steal that one, in my opinion.
it was close, man.
Yeah, it
But
was
yeah,
real close.
I had Bautista. I had Patty. Patty came in there
Oh
though,
man,
locked that up, bro.
dude.
He was Patty knew what he wanted though. He knew
Yeah,
exactly what he had that whole scenario played out in
right.
his head.
Yeah, I agree because I actually do the main card picks and breakdowns for the fights
Yeah, I
and
gotta watch those, man. I
yeah,
might
yeah,
take
of
that
course, bro.
in
Whenever,
consideration for
yes,
some gambling.
exactly, bro. So I
Take that to the
actually,
casino.
yeah, dude, for real. No,
Nah,
but yeah,
but
on St. Dennis, bro, I mentioned I was like every time he shoots in, he leaves himself open for guillotines, and he's really good at getting out of him. Because if you saw, he got the guillotine, he popped and he switched, and he was out of it. Just Patty was one step ahead. I guess he saw the same things that I
yeah,
saw, and he locked in. It was a Darce, right, that he had on him.
yeah.
Yeah, and that was game over. But
Yeah, and I had Brandon Royale. Who'd you have
oh,
on that?
I had Kavanaugh winning. I had
Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh
I
winning.
did.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I had Kavanaugh in another parlay.
yeah,
Yeah, I made two of them, bro.
yeah.
But
Hey, you got to
I,
win one or the other,
I'll be
right?
honest. I didn't even want Kavanaugh, bro.
Yeah,
Cause honestly, like he looked really good against Brandon, but I was just like, not Brandon. Well, yeah, wait,
yeah,
yeah,
Brandon
Brandon
Moreno.
Moreno. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
tripping. Yeah, but um, I just thought like that, like the other guy has way more experience. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like Brandon Royale. Yeah, he has way more experience,
yeah.
and like I'm like he did look so good, but so I took him in that four legger.
Right.
But and then the last one was Terrence. No, I
Terrence
didn't
McKinney.
take. Yeah, but I took Bobby Green. Yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone had Terrence McKinney. I was like, bro,
I
y'all
did
sleeping
too.
on Bobby, bro.
I agree. We were sleeping on him, but Terrence's problem is he never been out that first round. He
Yeah,
gassed
no
himself trying to
bullshit
get the
though.
finish.
He was winning. I
Right,
ain't
he
gonna lie.
was.
We got
Yeah,
bailed out. We got
right.
bailed out.
Yeah, man, that gas tank, bro, that'll come back and kill you.
Yeah, no, dude, and that's not the first time that's happened, bro.
No, no, that
Terry
happens.
McKinney, bro.
Yeah, this fucking
Yeah,
gas tank is something
but
else,
yeah, I
bro.
was like, fuck, I lost, bro. GG, bro. This is my last parlay, and it's done.
Oh man, until next week, right? Until next week.
Yeah, bro. What's the next card?
Next week it's Duplessis versus Usman.
Oh man, why is Usman fighting him, bro? That's way
No
too
idea.
big.
I
Bro, like he is like he can like fight at that weight, but like, come on, man. There's
uh,
too much weight. You don't you think, like, bro?
I agree, but then again, you got to take in consideration how he looked against Hamza Chimaev. A lot of people think Chimaev was
Oh,
gonna walk
dude.
through him, and he surprised
Yeah,
everybody. He
bro.
surprised me. He put up a really good fight against him. He didn't win,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it
like
was
what?
close.
Like what? 2 weeks notice? Weeks
Yeah, it
notice
was a
it
real short
was?
notice fight.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So depends. We'll see what kind of Usman we get this weekend.
No, for sure though. I hope we get the one that was
The
fucking
prime, right?
raining at 1-7. Dude, that's why I don't understand that either. Like Usman like ran the division for so long, bro. And we're just gonna like not give him back like a title shot for like
Right.
a you know what I mean, bro? Like
Yeah.
we were giving all like well, respectfully, I did think Bilal deserved that title shot, but
Yeah.
like
You couldn't deny him
but
that.
like all these other people though, like that are getting title shots, and it's just like, bro, Usman is like on the lower side of the ranking. For what, bro? Why are we sleeping on
Right.
him? Like legit owning the division for like ever, and then Leon Edwards just got lucky, bro.
Right. He was down that entire fight and
I know, bro. And then that
that's
rematch is I don't even want to talk about
right.
it.
Now that you mentioned the rankings, what are your thoughts on the new ranking system for the UFC? Because before it was kind of just if you beat
Yeah, it is
somebody
kind of
higher.
odd. I don't like. I definitely do like look at them. I haven't really looked at the new ones, but it is
Right.
definitely odd. But like, I'm still kind of confused on like like. So are they using the AI one like for like because there you can click like whether you want to see what like fans or
Right.
like you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
they're the official one is the AI one that they're using.
I want to say it's a combination of both because from what I understand is the new ranking system, it takes in consideration fans' opinions, and then it goes into who you've beaten and who you fought regardless of the outcome. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like an experience, what kind of performance you give on. Because before it was you beat, let's say you're number six, you
Okay,
beat
for
number three.
example, like last night, there's this guy that fought that was at bantamweight and he was ranked number 15.
Right.
And Montel is normally ranked number 15. So like like does that like and he's ranked on the whatchamacallit. Does that mean they took him off the ranking? You
Yeah,
know
so
Montel Jackson, right?
yeah, I know Montel Jackson.
Yeah.
You're talking about Fareed Basharat, right? The guy who fought
He's the
in
one that just fought last night, right?
right, yeah, against that
Yeah.
newcomer that was supposed to find a contender
Dude,
series.
that dude looked dangerous,
He
man.
did. He's gonna be a
Dude, he walked
problem.
into some shit and he was
Yeah,
like, let's
yeah,
go. And I was
yeah.
like,
That dude, yeah, props to that dude. I was like,
damn.
damn. I had him winning, but I was like, oh man, this kid's gonna be a problem. This kid's gonna be a
Oh
fucking
man,
monster.
yeah, I'm excited, man. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
they
got a
yeah
future.
they gotta grow him. Yeah, yeah,
They,
he's gonna be insane.
yeah, but yeah, no, I don't know. It's still tricky. I'm still trying to fully understand it. I don't think the AI matters as much. I think that's just kind of like a what's to come kind of thing, like where they could possibly end up. But the one that I know on their site, they got the legit ones, which a lot of the fighters that were ranked dropped out of the rankings because of the new qualifications that it makes you to be number
Yeah,
15 kind of thing. So
yeah, it's interesting, man.
yeah. All right, brother. Well, that's just about all I got for you. I'm real grateful for the time you've given us, and thank you for being
Thank
willing to
you.
come onto the channel. Can't wait to see you and your pro debut, get that first round finish, like you said. Super excited. Um,
Yeah.
and without that, brother, take care. And thank you for your time again.
Can I give my Instagram a little shout out,
Yeah,
quick?
for sure, bro. Anything you want,
Uh,
let it rip.
yeah, guys, follow me on Instagram and what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I have my ticket link in the bio. So if you want tickets, or also I'm dropping shirts as well. I have shirts dropped already. So yeah,
Yeah,
all of that will be posted on my Instagram. Sabala dot Leonel.
yeah, I got you, brother. I'll go ahead and tag his socials down in the comments of the videos on the headliners as well. So Instagram, TikTok, and my YouTube channel will have all his handles. Feel free to check him out. Great guy. So happy to meet him. Real happy to get this interview with him. And I really can't wait to see what kind of show he's gonna put out for us.
Thank you, boss. Hey, we got to do this again.
Yeah, bro, for sure. I'll get you after the fight, brother. After you get that win, we'll be right
Yeah,
back in it, bro. I
let's
got you
do
for
it.
sure.